Hey guys, I am Daisho and I am here with the gameplay commentary on Modern Warfare 2. This is free-for-all episode number 25, I believe, and I am running around with the Raffica. And when I say running around, I mean camping, as usual. And I got Scavenger, Stopping Power, and Ninja on, because those are pretty much the easiest perks to win if you're going to use a gun like the Raffica. And obviously I got the Claymores, and since I started in this area, I am going to set up camp. And on a map like Bailout, the easiest way to win is actually to camp in rooms and wait for people to come up the stairs, rather than to lock down an area, I believe. And it doesn't make for the most interesting gameplay ever, because mostly what I'm doing is standing in a room waiting for people to come by and listening to my claymores and listening for my claymores to go off. And since this game, I've started putting that claymore in a slightly different position. But as you can see, it's not a flawless strategy, because that guy ran past my claymore and got me with the UMP. And the thing is, the Raffica can kill in one burst, so it can be really helpful. But if it doesn't, then a gun like the UMP is just going to tear you apart, because it's a 2-bullet kill at close range with stopping power, I believe. And you don't really stand much of a chance, because it's fully auto. And if you, I mean, the only way you can win is by killing with the first burst. There again, you see these guys are just rushing me, and I mean that's actually what I want, is people to rush me. I mean, ideally, they would be rushing me in slow enough intervals that I could actually get the kill every time. But that's unrealistic, obviously. And there you see some poor shooting by me. I probably should have taken out that guy in one shot, but I was trying to strafe away from his bullets, and I managed to kill him. But then you see me redeem myself with a long-range shot with the Raffica, and then those two, then that one-hit kill thing against that other dude. But I never like to walk out onto the balcony here, because people can pretty easily shoot you down from across the way. But I will occasionally, like I did there, to chase a kill. But other than that, I really don't like to stand out here, because it's too exposed, in my opinion. And there you see I got a kill. I mean, I started putting them there, but a little bit more, I'd say halfway up the stairs is where I usually put my claymores right now. But when you're in this room and you don't have any claymores, you want to lie down like a little bit in front of where I am right now, right there. That's where you want to just lie down and wait for people to come in. So there I shot 3 bursts at that guy. I think I was aiming at his legs, and it probably went the bullets probably went through his legs, which was a little bit annoying. If I had been aiming towards the top of his body, towards his body, then he would have easily been dead. He would have died the first burst, and I wouldn't have had to take 3. So I was a little pissed at that point, because I thought I should have gotten the kill, but I did not. And right now I am at this part of the map, and this part is not the best part to hold down in free-for-all. It doesn't get as much traffic as the other 2 rooms, and you can't really hold it down with claymores too well, because there's too many entrances. There's actually 4 entrances to this upper part. That back room, those stairs to my right, and the ladder into that room. That ladder is actually kind of annoying if you're trying to camp. And just the other stairs across the way from me. But anyway, I'm doing pretty well, I think. I don't know what kind of kill streak I'm on. I think 3 or 4 though. But you can get a few kills just by chilling over here and waiting for people to run into your claymores, and you can just hole up over here and stand behind some cover. But that guy got me there, which was again unfortunate. And this obviously isn't the best game, because I didn't really I never really got my kill streaks going. I don't know, maybe I did later in the game, but I haven't gotten them going yet. But as you can see, I'm a little bit ahead, mainly because I'm just getting the kills. But that was pretty much a fail on that guy's part. He was waiting for me to get around the corner, and then he chased me, but I actually got the knife on him. and I think that guy who just tripped my claymore got shot as he was tripping my claymore, and that, or maybe he actually, no, yeah, it must have been a different guy. See that guy? He just ran past where my claymore was, because I was waiting for somebody to pop around the corner who was already injured from my claymore, but instead I got somebody who had painkiller on. And so I heard that guy put down his claymore, and he decided to run into that little corner and try to kill me. So as you notice, I didn't take the scavenger pack right away, because I wanted to get the I wanted to get the claymore that he dropped. But then I heard some fire, and then I started turning around, and you know what happens. So right now I'm gonna read the comments from my other video, and they are as follows. The human oxymoron. I'm perfectly fine with your gameplay in your videos. Like you said, they're to show how to win, not to show how MLG pro you can be. I definitely agree with that statement completely. K. Coogster, camping like how you did doesn't bother me. I'm glad that it doesn't actually annoy all my subscribers, even though apparently a couple of people were a little, or at least one person was annoyed, but I'm glad that most of you guys are okay with it. I like my name Moshe. Screw that guy, keep the series. I'm not gonna stop the series just because one person didn't like it, but I was wondering if his opinion was shared by more, and then I might try to change up what I was doing. But I was never gonna stop the series, don't worry. Giminator42685, depending on what gun you're using, your gameplay should change. If you're using a single GI-18, camping is acceptable, but if you're using the SCAR or the UMP, then camping is bad. I would semi-agree with that, but I mean, basically the UMP is an SMG, but it can be used like an assault rifle, so you don't need to camp with it. But the SCAR, I would camp with the SCAR because it's a long range. I mean, you can use it for long ranges, and that's when camping is really useful. But I mean, it doesn't showcase any skill because the SCAR is actually a really good gun, and you can rush with it. It just is not as successful as rushing with an SMG, I don't think. But that's why you haven't really seen a gameplay with the SCAR, because it's just me camping with claymores, and it wasn't even a good game. So I think I'm gonna get a different game with the whatever you want to call it, and obviously I want to call it the UMP because that's the name of the gun. So yeah, the UMP. The Fusion Project doesn't look like your camp. It doesn't seem like camping from watching your videos. You lock down a portion of the map with claymores and patrol the area. I always thought camping was sitting in the same corner, not moving, waiting for people to run by. Most of the other commentators on YouTube use the same tactic as Dice Show, and it's a great way to win free-for-alls. Yeah, it's definitely the best way to win free-for-alls is to patrol an area or camp. Camping has different meanings in every game, so there's no way that you can say camping is standing in a corner waiting for somebody to run by, or it is actually just patrolling an area, because when you're patrolling an area, you're still relying on people to pass by your area. You're not actively seeking people to kill all the time. So yeah, the next person is Yuri is so awesome. Try using sleight of hand instead of marathon because you'll win far more battles with it than marathon. Yeah, if you're using sleight of hand pro, you're going to kill more people, but it's going to be really annoying, especially to get around a map like Overgrown, which is gigantic. So anyway, the gameplay is now officially over, and you can see that beautiful final kill cam. And that's about it. I apologize for the lack of videos recently. I had orientation or whatever. But anyway, 30-11 is the final score, and I am going to leave you guys at that. Bye.